Hi friends and family, this is Joshua, and I'm going to be doing a homeschool blog today to kind of show people what I do all day. I get a question a lot. Actually, last week, somebody said, so do you just sit all day? I mean, your life would stink. I mean, you just have to sit down all day. I'm like, well, that's not really what I do. So this is why I'm going to show you exactly what I do all day for homeschool and how I start it and what I do for school and how just my day plans out. One of the things that I'm gonna want to show in this video that homeschool kids are normal kids that just want to educate themselves differently. Sometimes people sometimes say, oh well, homeschool people, they're just these nerdy kids who just like to study all day and they don't want to be out socially. They're really socially awkward and they just want to be in their house studying. Or other times they'd say, oh, well, are you just like do nothing? Are you a couch potato? Just sit home, watch TV. But really, most homeschoolers aren't that way. They're just normal people who want to educate themselves differently. I think I already said that. I'm not sure if I did. So, I guess we'll get started with our day. First I'll show you, I guess, what we do for the morning. Okay, I already filmed this. But then the camera made weird noises. This is practically what we do for breakfast. First I go to seminary in the morning. That's a religious class that I do. Then I get home and then I have to make breakfast every other day. And then the days I'm not making breakfast, I go on a jog. I like to run. And then everybody will eat their breakfast and then we go through our jobs. I have to get our jobs done, and that's practically what we do for the morning time. Let's see if I can flip this around. Oh yeah, this is our breakfast. It's usually doesn't look like this when it's clean, but that's when it's clean. It's usually messy, unless you clean it, which you're supposed to. So that's practically what we do for breakfast time. Yeah, this is what we usually do. This is our main schedule. It's obvious that we're not doing it like this because it's already. Let's see if I can do it right there. 9:30, and we haven't started devotional yet. I don't do this completely. Like, most of this will be, this is for the whole family. So I don't really stick with this. Like, I do music. Sometimes I do music when they're reading. Or sometimes they just read during lunch, so I'll at lunch then. Or I'll do it in the afternoon. But that's when I do like my school stuff after devotional. Or just in the morning, because we don't always have devotional. And then this is just the rest of the day. I'll give you like a whole picture so you can see it all. Oh, and there's a Benjamin Franklin quote at the bottom. So yeah, that's basically what I do. In the morning time, it's different. Like, it'll be different today because I have Taekwondo. But these are all the things. All right, here is my school desk. I don't need to blow my nose a lot. There's a box of tissues there because I have allergies. But everything else on here is mine to use. I guess that's kind of random. But I guess we can get started. Usually I'll start. Well, lately I've been trying to read my scriptures. I'm gonna start right here. And then I'll try to start with math. This is the program that's worked best for me. I used to all use the old Saxon math textbooks, but then there was like a lot of lessons in there, and they had a ton of review and stuff, and I was just getting kind of frustrated because I'd learn things, and I go back, and then there's these big thick books, and so I think it was my aunt said my cousin used these or something, so I started them, and I was kind of hard time in math. I guess I was behind the average probably, and then I started using these math books. And this is the algebra one, I believe. Yeah. And then I was able to now get to algebra 1 when I was probably able to do what most kids did in 5 years in like 2 years, 3 years. But, so these books have really helped me a lot. I'm not going to say like I love this math book or anything because I really hate math. I have a hard time with it. I get kind of frustrated with it every now and then. But this is practically what it is. I'm usually not supposed to write in it, but you might see some written stuff in it here and there, like in this one. But so this is what I do for math. If anybody's homeschooled seen this, and they want a better math program, I really suggest this. Helped me a lot. Then I usually do some copy work to help with handwriting. Some people are saying, like, I've heard people say, oh, well, I don't do handwriting anymore now I'm a freshman, or I haven't done handwriting for a while. But I think that handwriting is kind of important because it helps you kind of get things out better than typing things up. Even though I am doing typing right now, because I started it when I was like 6th grade, 7th grade, I think it was 6th grade, and then I wasn't very consistent, and then I forgot about it, and so now I struggle typing and I have to do it now. That's what happens when you don't do things, but that's all right. So I copy scriptures. I try to do that every day. I think there's one in the back too. I do the scriptures. I think our scriptures from here, because we believe in the Bible. I'm a member of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, so we do things from the Bible, but we'll also do things from the Book of Mormon and the Doctrine and Covenants, which is also our other scripture. So then after I do that. I don't usually do this in order. I'm just showing you things what's on my desk, what I can find. And then we have language arts. I'm doing a language arts program by the Good and the Beautiful, which is really weird. I mean, they always have super cheesy names, and I get kind of bugged by that, especially being 14. And oh boy, and people ask me like, oh, what do you do for English or language arts? And I'm like, I don't want to say the Good and Beautiful because that sounds really cheesy, but that's just what they named it. So, let me see if I can find one. There's this stuff right there. They're all right here. That's not done because you're just going to see a bunch of scribbles. I'll do Unit 1. I've already done Unit 1, but we had an extra, if I can find it. 6. Unit 1. So, this is the best one that kind of shows what you do. There's the stuff that talks about it. So first we do the dictation. I've already done Unit 1, but we had an extra booklet with it empty. So what that is practically, they have audios online. You listen to it, write it down. You do it for 3 days at the start. And then you do all this stuff. Then there's stuff you need to read, stuff you need to read and stuff. Sorry about that and stuff. And then you have your vocabulary words, and then you have to say if they're like a noun, there's my finger, verb or adjective or whatever. Read about them, and then they'll have other things that'll help you with them. So, and then you write the definition again. I kind of use those vocabulary words the whole unit. And then you usually have an assignment. I think it says your assignment right here. To read a book, and it was just David. Now in the unit I'm in right now, I'm in Unit 5. I'm doing Into the Unknown. It's just, I don't really love the book, but I'm reading it for school. But it talks about going to the North Pole and stuff like that. Just kind of for school. And then you have all this stuff right here. It talks about sentence diagramming. Just kind of your typical language arts stuff. But then I guess they have a little bit of geography in there, where you trace maps. And they have pictures that you're supposed to, what's that word? You're supposed to look at these pictures and really think about them, but they can't really do that. I thought that was kind of funny, but, and then you also have to do, I call it an essay. I think they call it a journal entry or something. But you're supposed to write a 300 word essay or more. And they give you options, but then you can choose if you have something else you want to write about. Usually the first two I didn't type up, and so this one right here, if you see it, the edit carefully one wasn't. Probably. I didn't get points for that one, probably. But then I typed up my last one. I'm going to work on typing up this one I was doing for Unit 5. What? I must have typed up, maybe I wrote 3 out. I'm not sure. I'll have to look back. So, I don't love these, but I guess they're probably good for me. A lot of the textbook stuff, I don't enjoy it that much with school. Not a lot of people enjoy that, but I do it because I know it'll help me. And then there's just a review at the end. And then there's an art stuff that you had to do. Art project after you're done. Let's see if I can pull out the thing I did. These are called nature journals. We're supposed to sketch things. I don't sketch things a lot. My mom gets tons of cheesy names from. See, this isn't nature. It's a guitar, but I mean, I guess it's just a sketch pad. But she calls it a nature journal, which is kind of fun. I mean, I'm fine with it, I guess. You guys see all my pretty artwork. Alright, pine tree. Because we're supposed to sketch nature, but it's really just a sketch pad. The scream. What the heck? Okay, I swear the leaf is in here somewhere. That's not the leaf. Okay, I did this tree. It doesn't look very good. This is for one of the art projects in Unit 2. Okay. Hey, do you know where that leaf... Oh, here it is. Okay, this was for Unit 1. This is the leaf I did. I think it looked pretty good. Okay. I think for Unit 4... Oh, yeah, I'm going into Unit 5. That's what I only done for. I'm going to have to do... Because I just have the art project left in Unit 4. I'm going to... I think it's like a watercolor thing. I'm not very good at art, so doesn't usually matter. This is Unit 5. This one I'm not very excited about. It's a 1,000-word essay. And my essays are usually like at 300 words. I never go above that because that's limit. Like I'll go like 50 words above that, but I'm not a big writer. I can't just write and write. I can talk and talk, but I can't just write and write. So these have worked for me. I just started them this year because they're high school one, and I'm just a freshman this year, obviously. So those are kind of the basic main things I'll try to do for school. Probably making you sick every single time I flip around like this. You see me? All right, those are kind of the basic main things I do for school. Yeah. Okay, I was watching the video before. When I showed about my school stuff. I'm also have to read books. This is The Alchemist. Alchemist. I thought it was The Alchemist, but then I realized it was The Alchemist. So yeah, this is the book I'm reading right now. We also, for history, we follow a rotation thing called the Libraries of Hope. And like I said, 50%. Oh, I didn't really say that before, but I kind of did. 50% of homeschool curriculums and programs will have cheesy names. That's just so you know, but you can't judge a book by its cover, so you can't judge a curriculum by its name, right? Anyway, so this is a kind of these are books where a lot of the just stories from history and stuff are in, and they talk about different things. And then we'll also follow those rotations, and how it kind of works is, say, I think this month we're doing, this month is March, so we're gonna do like pioneers and stuff, but so next month is gonna be like gonna be slavery and talking about the Civil War and stuff. So we'll also learn about Africa because that's, and then we'll be learning about America and with slavery and everything. So that's kind of how that works. So that's what we use a lot for history, and that's kind of what my mom bases a lot of all the other kids' school stuff around, and that's where I base my history stuff around. And then these are all the other books. We have a lot of books. This is the mess. They started playing in here, and so it got a lot messier than the last time I recorded. These are the books that aren't very interesting, like Jane Austen. No, that's not interesting at all. And William Shakespeare. No, none of those are really that interesting. But same with these ones, like Anne of Green Gables. That's not interesting either. But this is the shelf I like. I like fantasy. I also read some historical fiction, like over here. The Red Scarf Girl is good. There's 2 Red Scarf Girls. Well, there's only 1, but there's 2 books right here. And yeah, so that's kind of what we do for book reading, I guess. Okay, back to the book reading stuff. These are what my mom likes us to read books about. Read this read section. These are the things that you should read. This is scriptures highlighted, obviously, because they're scriptures. But then fiction, historical fiction, historical, I think, biography. I was gonna say history. Nature, cultures, She likes poetry, but I don't really like poetry and stuff like that. So, and then these are things she wants us to copy back to our copybook stuff. And yeah. Okay, so I can't look at you right now because I'm driving, but usually, because I'm homeschooled, I'm in my gi right now because I'm going to be going to Taekwondo, and a lot of times during the day we can go and do different things. I guess they're kind of like electives, sort of. They're usually more, yeah, I guess you could say they're kind of our electives, because during the day I can do Taekwondo, my siblings do ballet or art, and then that's when all the other kids are in school, so then we have free time. We have more free time in the afternoon to kind of work on our hobbies. And so that's one of the things that I really like about homeschool, is that you can have these activities during the day. I need to slow down. You can have these activities during the day, so you have more free time. And that's about it. For now, I just need to stay focused on the road. Bye. Alright, okay, I have to redo this. I already took a video, but I have to do a different one because I put the camera on the amp, and it like totally got distorted in the camera and like in the microphone on the camera, so it's not really bad. But so one of the things I really like about homeschool is you get to practice your instruments a lot. Yeah, I really like to practice the guitar, and I get this free time to work on stuff. I'm gonna turn there we go. I'm gonna turn it down a little bit so it doesn't mess with the mic anymore. Yeah, so I kind of want to show you guys some things I can do with my guitar and what I get to do when I practice, have the time to practice. Show it again. Screw the pick, alright. Alright, that one's very good. I'll do some classical gas. This one's not really supposed to be played. Whoops. Okay, let's do this. This is gonna be loud. There we go, I accidentally plugged it. Alright. This one's really not supposed to be played on this electric guitar, but it still sounds cool, so. Yeah, I'm gonna pick. Oh, I could do this one too. Yeah, so those are just some things I can play on the guitar. I'll also play the acoustic one. I don't know if I told you that already or not. And I'll practice the piano, so that's one of the other things I like about homeschool. One thing that I didn't get to talk about much is we like to spend a lot of time outside. I guess we can consider that part of our schooling for homeschool. I didn't get to do much on that because I was playing outside and not worrying about a video. So, in other words, part of our schooling is playing outside. But that's what I just said, whatever. All right, it's been a good day. That's about it. That's kind of what my day's like, being homeschooled. And now I guess that all this covers jobs. Usually I have bathrooms and then taking out the trash and cleaning the music room and stuff like that. But today I was unexpectedly, how do you say that? Unexpectedly, all right, whatever. Told I need to make dinner. That's usually my sister's job. She usually makes dinner every day. So we actually eat in our house, which is, I mean, it would seem difficult for you to make dinner, but I'm kind of used to it. So I'll be making a thing that we make called Mexican bean stacks, which is really just like beans and rice with like a salad, pretty much with beans and rice. And then I'll usually clean the bathrooms. My sister Emma will usually vacuum. Not usually. Well, she's supposed to usually vacuum, but. And then that's pretty much all for the day. And then after dinner, this is my sister Maylee. She's gonna go to violin, so I need to kind of hurry. And that's kind of my homeschool day. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it gave you a better perspective on what I do all day, and better perspective on what you do when you're homeschooled. And I hope you don't think that I think it'll be hard for you to make dinner. I was just saying it might be hard for you to make dinner if you're vegan. Okay, now that's cleared up, but see ya. Bye.